before I started the program, I did start noticing a little improvement in my hair loss, but now I don't think I have any hair loss. I mean, like when I brush my hair, there's just a little bit on the brush, like what I would have normally expected, a long time ago. And it's really filled in. I've told you guys in my report, my daughter's complimented, my mom, my sister. So people are noticing that my hair is filling in now, not so thin. Um, my skin is better. It's not as dry. Inflammation in my left hand seems to be totally gone. My right hand, I still have some in the mornings. And it's the same with my ankle. And before I started the program, I didn't notice that my swelling was greater on my right side than my left. But I probably notice now because it seems like the left side is gone or almost gone. So I
Mhm.
can I can kind of see the difference now.
Feel like this was different from what you've done before? That's what the in terms of like the process itself or in general, is this
Oh,
yes.
yeah. Well, I don't know if it was day by day, but definitely every few days I could notice some improvement. Whereas before it seemed like it was weeks or months before I had to even realize any kind of improvement or feeling better.
Uh-huh. Yes, because I remember we talked is that you were also working with a naturopathic doctor, right? How would you say maybe they were different from us because they
Oh,
did tell you what you need to do, but
yeah.
it took you a long time to see progress. What would you say?
Well, I was working with a functional nutritionist for a year, and then overlapping that, I was working with a naturopath for Lyme, in particular, Lyme disease. Um, the big difference is it was always another supplement to take care of the symptom or the problem, and they helped some, and they talked about eating a clean diet, but it wasn't as extreme as or as strict. So it's just like not specific enough guidance on what to eat and what not to eat. But we
Yes,
were
and
doing like
yeah.
gluten-free and sugar-free and those things we were doing. But
Yes, but you see how they actually telling you to eat food that's giving inflammation, and they don't know that. So that's why the biggest difference is they just don't know how to reverse diseases with nutrition. They tell you how to eat better, maybe from standard American diet, but it's still not enough to fully reverse inflammation. Would you agree that now that you learned in the
yeah,
classes how those foods were inflammatory?
yeah. And I think another key thing is the functional nutritionist I was working with, she had several autoimmune diseases herself and she had reversed them, but it took her 3.5 years. So using that as an example, I'm like, well, it's only been a couple years, she took 3.5. But when listening to you guys, you're not doing something right if you're not getting progress quicker than that. So that was kind of a key, for me. Because I lived with
Yes.
inflammation for almost 3 years in my hands.
Yes, and also you saw a post from a client, Mary, who's a nurse, right? We tagged you in the post, right? And how she had arthritis, and now she's symptom free already. We worked with her in May of this year, and she's able to be flexible with her diet, and her symptoms don't come back. And so, how did you feel about? Get you really excited that you can heal from this and be more flexible with your diet later on?
Yes, that's very exciting. I didn't realize that I needed as much help as I did. Like, because I knew your program was day to day logging, what you ate and back and forth. You guys make that clear enough in your, posts. I didn't really, I don't know how to say this, but I guess I didn't really want someone to tell me what to eat every day. I wasn't ready to accept that, I think, that I have to be that strict about my diet. So those were only the two things that were holding me back. Wish I would have done it sooner. The damage that it's causing while you're waiting and trying to figure it out. And I know you guys do say that a little bit, but maybe some more emphasis on that and what it can really cost. Because another thing, when I knew how much the upfront program was going to cost with the other nutritionist, I had no idea she was going to have me taking a minimum of $500 worth of supplements a month. That came, after the initial, okay, I've already paid, I'm already in the program. And then it's like we kept adding these supplements, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is going to cost a lot of money. And then I didn't realize how many months I'd be doing it because obviously you don't really know up front how long it's going to take you to heal, but at least you guys give a general sense that you believe most people can heal within 6 months. they don't give you that. I had this sense that it could be 3-4 years because by her example.
Yes, and actually 6 months is when people, on average 3 to 6 months, when they follow the program perfectly. So it means the way you're doing it now is they do it for 3 to 6 months. That's the average we've seen. But we had many clients, as you've seen through our videos, is they actually become symptom-free within 6 weeks. And everything plays a role, not with just you not eating, but also what you're eating and the amounts that you're eating. So that's why you can eat unlimited amount. The more you eat, the faster you heal. So that's why if you can eat more, you eat more.
Okay.
It was
Bye.
great talking with you. Bye.